about the what? About the destruction?
It's 2 Peter.
2 Peter 3?
Oh yeah, 2 Peter
3 and 10?
Nah, 3 and 2. It's 2 Peter 3 and 2. Because you know it's a down man. 2 Peter 3 and 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stirred your pure mind by the way of remembrance.
Yep, you're stirring up our pure minds because we once knew it. Yep. Okay? We always been, since the foundation, since Ephesians, the first chapter, the elect has been chosen from the foundations, man. Yep. So every time the elect spirit is here in a different carnation, at some point, whatever the truth is being pushed at that time, they get it before they leave this earth, man.
Right.
You know,
cause back, getting put back in your life. Then this Jew wanted by. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this.
See, though you once knew it, we all knew this before.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why we coming. Hey, Lord willing, we being put in those righteous lots again, man.
Right.
You know. Go ahead.
Yep. And then jump back to Jeremiah. I got one bring up Jeremiah going to how the prophets speaking prophecy. The Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee are old, prophesying both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence.
Bad times, man. Disease, man. War. These prophets, when he said the prophets are old, Daniel, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Habakkuk, Haggai, okay, Micah, you know, Malachi. All the judges, Malachi, the disciples, Paul, Peter. These men, they were in these captivities, different captivities, man. Daniel, they spoke against them, man. They prophesied. That's what you read. That's what you read when you read in the scriptures. Right. They're prophesying the downfall of these kingdoms. You people don't read the scriptures, man. When you read in the scriptures, let's talk about different kingdoms that they were under, and none of those kingdoms lasted, man. They had a certain period, a certain eon to rule, and then their world came to an end. Okay. Now America's been going on like what? Esau been ruling for 570. America been going on since about, what was that, 1492. So they've been going on about 400-500 years maybe. This time is up, man.
That's Job 14 and 5.
Yep. They not gonna go past their bounds. Okay? He's not gonna take it 1 second past, man. That's why when you look around the mood of America, everybody's comfortable in this place. We in the Agora right now. Everybody holding hands, going to ATMs, having a good time. They want to drink a few beers, and suck down a fucking few beers, man. They just having fun, man.
Have a fucking good time.
Have a fucking great time.
Yeah. But not knowing the destruction at hand, man. You know, they must ain't watching the news, man. CNN and seeing these riots and these uproars of the people, man.
But see, they see it, but then they say, we've seen it before, and it all ends.
Yeah.
And then when it gets too bad, they figure, well, you know, our military, we can go in there and straighten it out. That's their pride, okay? But the Lord gonna have it where, hey, in that day, it's gonna all hit, man. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You gonna see, like I said, the mighty men are gonna fear, man. Men's hearts failing them for fear when you read in Luke the 21st chapter. That's that day, man, we waiting to see, man. These people just fucking be like a woman in travail, man. When they screaming and shit, man.
And the second Ezra is saying that men gonna be like women that day.
Yeah. They gonna be feeble and weak, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
This and then verse 9, prophet which prophesied of peace. When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known, and the Lord Yahweh have given him sent him.
Man, I ain't got nothing, bro. Nothing but the word.
Everybody needs to say a prayer for me.
I got you.
Thank you, Jesus. I need that word.
Yeah, verse 9, the prophet which prophesied peace, of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, Then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh have truly sent him.
God. So y'all gonna know by what we're telling y'all. The videos we're making Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's mark through these videos.
Yeah.
And you're gonna know when those things happen, like damn, those were the men. But you got these Joel Osteens and these Creflos, these TD Jakes. You know, they the ones prophesying that all be together and joy and reach.
Yeah, this
Love doctrine.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna know who the real prophets were in that day, man. Because we telling you of the prophecy and the destruction, man. You know? Give me back Zephaniah 14. Yeah, read 14 again. And hold Jeremiah 30, 50 and 30. Read Zephaniah, then jump to Jeremiah 50 and 30.
In Zephaniah 1 and 14, the great day of the Lord Yahweh is near.
That great day, man. Like the scriptures say, this is thermonuclear destruction. This is the martial law. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, go ahead.
It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. Man.
Mighty men gonna cry bitterly, man. So they gonna cry like a woman in travail. Give me that Jeremiah.
All right, one more.
No, read that and then jump back. Yeah, you'll see what you do. Yeah, jump to 15, go back to 15.
All right, go my 15.
And 30.
Jeremiah 50 and 30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the street, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said the Lord Yahweh.
See, all the men are what?
Shall be cut off, shall fall in the street.
They gonna fall in the street, man. That time of Jacob's trouble, man. All our war gonna be happening, man.
That's right.
And you're gonna be your young men gonna be drafted back to the military, and they go back to the Middle East, the land of Harmagat. They're not coming back, man.
Right.
That's when they leave. That's their death sentence, man.
Yeah.
The Lord is patiently waiting in that desert.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
mustard to battle, man. He gonna be patiently waiting right there in that desert, man. When you read in Joel the 3rd chapter, that's where they sentencing, man. They already been found guilty. They just gotta have their sentencing, man. Just like when the judge find you guilty, you go back 4 months later, you get your sentencing. They've been found guilty already, so their sentencing is gonna be in that land of Harmagat in the Middle East, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Behold, I am against thee, oh thou most proud.
Oh, most proud Esau. He against you, man.
Yep.
You Edomites, man. And you 2/3 you Jakes who walked hand in hand with Esau. He against you also, man.
Said the Lord, power army, for that day is come, the time that I will visit thee.
See, that time he gonna visit you, go back to where you was at there. That time he gonna come to punish you, man. When you go into the word visit, it goes into one word, is punish. When you be reading the scriptures, man. So the Lord gonna punish you people, man. You know? For your pride, man. You know, for your haughtiness, man.
I said pride comes
For the destruction, God.
Verse 15 is Zephaniah 1. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation.
Hey, none of these adjectives sound great, man. Go ahead.
I don't see no love in this.
No. Go
A
ahead.
day of darkness and gloominess.
Day of darkness and gloominess, man. Nowhere when you're in the dark, you don't know where to turn. Okay.
What about you?
So when the Lord bring them chariots back, along with those, hey, it's gonna be dark, and then when he grab the elect and leave, when them nukes hit, it's gonna be another darkness, man. No, go ahead.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Thick darkness, man. That's the thermonuclear destruction. What you say? Come on. Hey, man, go ahead. Keep going. What you see right there, man? You see that mushroom cloud?
Yes, sir.
That's the destruction that's coming to America, man.
Where?
All right, he actually nicely gonna walk up the street, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. This ain't for you.
No, it really is. I swear to God.
Nah, why would you swear? See, it ain't for you. The scripture tell you don't swear. See, it ain't not for you. Go ahead.
But swearing.
Read. Go ahead, read.
A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced city.
The alarm against the fenced
The high
city.
tower.
So, hey, that destruction is coming to America, man. These people out here are comfortable as shit.
Yes.
So when that destruction comes, they're gonna travail and they're gonna cry like a fucking woman.
I agree with you. So why would y'all try to kick me up the street? If I agree. Why? Why did you for me? What does that mean?
What's
Who is
your
it
father?
for? Who's it
What's your
for?
father? It's for Israel.
So I had to
It's
be
for
from
Israel. You gotta be of the nation of Israel.
So are you of the nation of
Yes.
Israel? What do I have to be?
What's your
You gotta
nationality?
be an Israelite.
Why? To go to
That's
heaven?
why we say it ain't for you.
What does that mean then? No,
You gotta
tell
be.
me
You
what
gotta be an Israelite.
Why am I not an
What's not the
What
covenant?
makes me an Israelite?
What's your father? Where you from?
Jesus Christ. I'm from Batesville,
Oh shit!
Arkansas.
Here we go. Here we go. Your
Hey, bro,
father.
you been your
Not
relationship?
Jesus
You been
Christ.
Who's my father?
Who is
Now,
your
who's your
father?
father? Who's your father?
Who is your father?
Who's your father?
See, this is why we say it ain't for you, man. You Edomites, man. You're an Edomite. You know what an Edomite is?
Go look it up.
That's your nationality, man. You're an Edomite.
Because I'm what?
You're an Edomite.
What does that
you
mean?
come from Esau. Your descendants. Your earthly father had a father. He had a father. He had a father.
So who is your father?
My father comes from out of the tribe of Reuben.
Jesus Christ is the devil.
For one, you believe that white Jesus is the Savior.
No.
That's why we say it's not for you.
Why would I believe that he's a savior?
What's for you is slavery, man. That's coming for you.
I want to know what you're thinking.
That's coming for you. Slavery, man.
Why?
Because you're an Edomite.
What makes me Edomite?
Okay, read slavery scripture.
This is the Holy Bible.
It's not for you, man. It's not for
Do you know
you,
the Holy
man.
Bible? The
It's
Holy
not
Bible is for
you.
anybody that
no,
wants
it's
it.
not. It's not for you. It's for the Israelites, man. You haven't read the Bible.
You haven't
man.
read the Bible.
No, you haven't read the
Okay,
Bible.
then. The Bible is for anybody
It's not.
that
It's
wants
not
to
for no
accept Jesus
anybody,
Christ.
man. Well,
It's
you
only
what
for-
scripture that is?
It's only for what you're
It's
born
for
in.
Israelites, man.
you're born.
The covenant was given
got
to
no choice. You're
the
born.
covenant was given to who?
Yeah.
Who was the
You're-
covenant given to? Answer that.
Israel.
Okay then.
Are you Israel?
Yes.
what's to say-
Who you think Israel is? You think it's those fake Jews that's over there on the Wailing Wall right now?
Of course not.
Okay then.
That's the
Israel is a people, man.
I know.
We are a nation of people. The Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. Those are the Israelites.
You agree?
The covenant was given to them.
No.
You just said no, you don't agree.
But
You
y'all
just said
can't.
it.
Y'all can't say that I'm damned to hell because it's my color.
We didn't say nothing about color.
But that's what y'all are.
No, I didn't. I said you're an Edomite.
People of color are the people of Israel.
What I just say?
You said the people of color are the people
What
of
I
Israel.
just say? What did I just say?
Do you agree?
That's you being a serpent.
It's not me. Come on.
I actually did. It's a yes or no.
Who did that?
That's not me.
Who did it?
Who did what?
That right there.
Yes or no?
White man.
Do you agree?
Who did it?
Are you really going to say to
Yeah,
me,
yeah, answer the
my
question.
soul,
Yes
my
or no?
soul?
Yes or
No, of course not. Of
You
course
agree?
not. I did not do this.
Okay.
Are you really going to say that I
Check
did
this out.
Look at me.
Now, get
I got Revelation out
no,
here.
get Sirach 41:7.
Okay,
And then Isaiah 14:21.
yeah, I had there too.
Yeah,
This ain't something to argue with, man. Don't argue with it.
That's a rock quarter.
But man, they're saying that.
it's called breaking strongholds.
I mean, didn't
A stronghold is what you imagine to be true. It's not. But
So
now,
what
for
are you-
one,
I will
for
say
one, he think Jesus is a white dude.
No, I don't.
Because
of course
you
not.
just said it.
Of course not.
You just said it.
Of course not.
Jesus was not a white guy.
Of course he wasn't.
Okay.
He
What
was
color
a
was he?
Nazarene.
He
What
was,
color was
he
he?
was brown.
Okay then.
He was tan.
No, he wasn't tan. He wasn't tan. You want to say he was olive color, right? Tell me.
No,
I mean,
I don't
he's
give
a
a fuck about
Nazarene,
white
descendant of
and
the
black.
Israelites.
Come on.
He
You don't
cannot
care about it?
He was just
You
like the
cannot expect
Jews.
But that's what the scriptures
You
say.
cannot expect me to give a single shit about who
Okay,
is
so-
white and
so
black,
about-
man.
I mean, but
Hold
here's
Sirach.
the thing
Get this. Because he asked you who did that, and you said, oh, it wasn't me.
Right.
Check this out.
Alright.
So it was
So
it
was my
your ancestors, right?
But that's not me.
Okay,
Alright,
check it out.
okay,
Check it out.
check
Check
it
it
out.
out.
Is that me?
Listen at the
Is that me?
scriptures. Listen at the scriptures.
Is that me?
But this what it means. This what it means.
No, get that Sirach. Get the Sirach first. You ain't go there. Get that Sirach. Because he just said it was his ancestors. Sirach breaks it down.
Alright, Sirach.
41:7.
Alright, Sirach 41:7. the children will complain of an ungodly father.
See, he's complaining of an ungodly father. He said, "Is it him?" But he don't understand. He is forefather coming back.
saying? They
Who
shall
is it
be
him? Who am I saying it isn't
You
him?
just said it was your forefather. See, read that again.
It said the children will complain of an ungodly father.
See,
Who is my unholy father?
your ancestors?
That's not
Your ancestors. You're not living off. You're not living off the damn the backs of what the slaves went through. You're not living off your ancestors right now. Your ancestors. You mean to tell me
What choice?
You mean to tell me?
What am I supposed to do? What's my choice?
That's what the scriptures.
What am I? What am I?
Scripture.
So, okay,
Listen to the scripture.
No, listen to the
Let's
scripture.
back up. Hold, don't
No,
touch me.
no.
Don't
Oh my God.
fucking touch me.
See,
Don't
you
touch
said
me.
the F word.
Don't
See,
fucking
I know.
touch me.
Okay, yeah.
See, we know you
I will say one
hey,
thing.
read the scripture. You can go on.
Okay.
Because they shall be reproached for their sake, for his sake.
Now get the banger on him. He can go
I
on
had
up the
two
block.
bangers, but-
Get two of them.
Yeah,
We told
see, I
you.
don't want us to believe.
We told you.
You don't want to go to heaven?
14 to 21.
You don't want us to go to heaven?
You in your heaven,
First
man.
slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their
So
father.
it's prepare a slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their father. And your forefathers put our forefathers in slavery.
But
and
my
killed us.
forefathers before
Put us in slavery
y'all,
and killed us.
before y'all.
Now guess what we did?
Before all the American, before America was bullshit.
No.
Before
I'm just saying
we were
it's a little.
Look,
You can't assume
Did not
everything.
your forefathers bring us in slavery
No,
in
mine
1600?
didn't because mine was Scottish.
Yeah, mine
It
was
comes
from Irish.
Did not
I
they
was from
bring
my-
us
my parents-
in slavery?
My parents were from Irish. Like we came in here in the 1900s.
Okay.
Before slavery.
Okay.
I mean after slavery.
Now,
so how
if
my
you're
forefathers-
Irish, check this out.
So,
If you're Irish,
we were under slavery.
check this out. Ain't no slavery.
The British
Look,
took
look,
Irish.
look, hold on. There's no slavery. When you read in Zechariah, the 9th chapter has been done worse than the children of Israel.
I believe
No
that.
slavery.
I believe
Now when we ask you what your father was, that's why I answer questions. Don't
My
play the
father
fucking
is
game and
Jesus
run around.
Christ.
Because if you're Irish,
father
if you're
is
Irish, if you're Scottish, guess what? Guess who their forefathers was? Negroes.
Okay.
Now, handle
That's
that.
not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
If you
That's
are,
where you get it twisted.
Listen. No, I ain't got it
Yeah,
twisted.
let him talk.
You got it twisted. Because if you didn't have it twisted, guess what you would be doing?
What?
You would be out here prophesying the downfall of America.
And
If you would be out here like we are prophesying the downfall of America.
I swear to you, I
Right
will
now,
1,000% believe in me.
if your people are Irish, which a lot of Irish are Negroes in Scotland, that means you could be a part of it. But you better get your shit right because 2/3 of the people of his own people he gonna fucking kill. So if you're a part of that 2/3 number, you're gonna die.
In your
You're
heart,
gonna die anyway.
In your heart, do you believe if those people?
No, I can't believe in my heart.
Yeah, okay.
Can't believe in my heart.
What do you believe? So
Jeremiah 17 tell your heart is deceitful.
So yeah. Okay.
So you gotta quit saying it. If you're an Israelite, you gotta quit saying
Well, what about? Okay.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
here. But what about Paul telling that there's the Israelites and then there's also there's there was the Israelites and then the
Go ahead and say it, man. Go ahead and say it. We already know what you're gonna say, bro. We didn't just start this shit when you walked out the building, bro. This year's going.
Of course.
I already know what you want to say. Let me help you out, bro.
I forgot the name.
Gentiles.
Gentiles, yeah.
We
Well,
already know what this is gonna say. Now,
Yeah.
when you go in the word Gentile, it means foreigner.
yeah, exactly. It's
Foreigner.
anything that's not
it means
Israelite.
foreigner,
Anything
right?
that's not
Now, when you go in the scriptures, we were scattered all over the planet.
Okay.
Israel is in Australia, they're in Japan, they're in China, they're all over, they're all over.
Yeah.
So when you saw Paul, what he was doing, he was going to the Israelites who were living in those lands
Saying
that was doing the fucking shit that them people
Yeah.
were doing in that country.
Okay.
Just like
Negativity.
we here in America. We was brought here and we adapted American ways. right?
We got Instagram.
So
everything.
we now the word has come out. We were Gentiles before here in America. So now we're preaching the Gentiles gonna wake up. They're Israelites. They're not the nations. Because we just read
I
the
think you
scripture.
can be adopted into the Israelite
No, you
nation
can't.
by spirit.
No, you
That's
can't.
crazy.
Well,
It's by blood.
We're not born.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
born.
Where does it say that? Where does it say you gotta be
Check
born?
this out.
No, where does it say you gotta be born?
Look, where does it say?
It tells you.
Look,
Where?
Look,
Hey, get
now
y'all.
concerning
Hold on, read
spiritual
it.
gifts, brethren, I will not have you ignorant. Ye know that you were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led.
See? Now get Romans 9.
So I can't.
Check this out.
I'm
Check this
born into hell.
Did you understand
Right?
that?
Is that
As
what
you
you
were
believe?
led?
Is that